Mortem, you have this still beating heart in your hand, and all of you feel something strange. Normally, the rune on your chest burns and causes pain. In this case, you feel warmth and comfort.
Master, what do you want us to do with this heart?
All of you understand him in this language now. He tells you, I wish to be free of my prison. You will be greatly rewarded.
What kind of rewards are we talking?
Free me and you will find out. Have I ever led you astray before? You doubt now?
Well, you did try to eat me once.
You looked delicious.
What else do we need to do for you to get your freedom?
You have the still beating heart. And I need a vessel.
I take a slow, cautious step backwards.
Well, you don't see him. Come into my inner sanctum inside the volcano. Bring a virgin sacrifice. And bring me my vessel.
So it's not as much of sacrifice as it is a hostile takeover. Am I correct?
Say again?
It's not as much a sacrifice as a hostile takeover?
The vessel must be a willing target. Someone willing to take my power within them. By doing in order to prepare themselves to receive me, they must eat the still part of my sibling.
So they gotta be a virgin.
No. A virgin must be sacrificed.
Oh, a virgin must be sacrificed, and then the host must be willing. So a second sacrifice must be available to be taken on by you.
Yes, you must mix. You must put the blood of the virgin inside the heart, and you must consume the heart.
So we need to get a needle and...
Does this virgin sacrifice have to be sentient?
I only require a virgin sacrifice.
Cool. So no children. A goat it is.
I prefer young little girls.
Young little female goat. You got it.
But willing is the key.
Well, the vessel has to be willing, but the sacrifice can be just, he'd prefer a young, willing female sentient, but it doesn't have to be human. Sentient.
You can always try and he'll get pissed, but other than that.
Dark elves kill each other on a daily basis.
See, what you do is you get 2 virgins to bring 2 goats. So it's kind of like a setup, but you never know. The goats might work in case they get pissed off. We don't have to go back.
Booey's right, you do still have a lot of goat's blood.
How do we know the goat's blood is from a virgin?
And those were only just sacrificed. You guys just finished that battle.
I specifically asked him if it had to be a sentient, and he didn't say that yes, it would have to be.
He did that before
So-
too, remember?
Yeah. So I say we get a baby female goat to sacrifice to him, and I'm not sure what we're going to do about the willing vessel, because again, they have to be willing. I mean, are any of my raped and killed family members still alive? They might be up for the deal at that point, but I believe they were all killed in front of me. So we might have prisoners for the sacrifice or for the willing.
They kind of like cut back on the pirating while we were gone, so I don't know if we have prisoners or not. You remember they teamed up with Luskin.
We can check.
The demon did.
We can check. And
I mean, yeah, we can check, but
and if there's a lot of prisoners, we can make it now.
So is the nearest village or town then within walking or sailing range if we have the vessel, or do we need to use the sliff vessel?
our little city is on this island.
Uh-huh.
We're still on our pirate island.
That's
Well,
actually my
sliff only
character's
bring-
home.
There's the main line. We're connected to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Either
have
guy
portals
Within
that
walking
we can
distance,
just.
for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 portals that pop us on the mainland.
Well, actually, we have 3 slips and 2 portals.
Yeah, but we don't know how to use the slips yet. We've never
Well, we
activated
know
them.
that they were mountaintop, I believe. They were mountain locations.
Thought somebody had used one of them last time. Am I confused?
Well, if we know the location of one, we can start verifying the different portals. Maybe that can be a quest on its own.
I hate when I mute my mic on accident. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all answering things. No, okay. So the sliff, you guys don't know how it's used yet, and to out of character assumption, the only evidence that it was used was by the Medusa, who was wearing the bracers.
Yeah, that I think Val has, but it'll be alright. We got our portals that we know how to use, so
Yep. Yeah, you got two.
we don't even
have
know what
two
the slips
networks.
are yet.
Nope.
My point is, we do know where and how to get to sacrifice and to start searching for a portal, right? Or not a portal, a vessel.
Well, there's
right?
a farm just down the volcano where we can get a goat, but we're gonna have to find a willing vessel to take
like
in.
Bowie said, you still have plenty of goat's blood left in inside the volcano. You just have to pour it inside the heart.
Okay, so we go back to get the. So why don't Bowie and I go get the blood, put it in the heart, and you guys go find a vessel. We'll divvy the.
So let me ask, how are you going to find a willing vessel to eat a bloody, beating heart?
Well,
I'm not volunteering.
I have ideas. But we do
Just
have
never
a
went down this
smooth
road.
talker. You know,
I never went
Yes.
down this road as a monk. Am I in any sense that that I have never had sex before?
Say again?
Can this god actually see whether or not I ever did the monk?
I don't know. Okay, so apparently
hi Jeff. Hi Jeff.
Control D apparently kicks you off the server.
I
I don't think that the vessel has to be a virgin if that's what you're asking about.
The vessel does not have to be a virgin. No,
The vessel just has to be willing.
Just a willing vessel.
The vessel has to be willing to do two things. First, he has to eat the heart, and two, he has to be a willing participant of demonic possession.
Right. Are you volunteering to be the demon lord's possessed form?
But Brian did give a good point. I mean, bards are pretty good at smooth talking people into all kinds of crazy things.
Oh. So you want me to go to town while you guys get the blood in the heart? Okay.
As I say, we have a smooth talker with us. You know, he's supposed to be able to talk, panties off of a. Damn it! I lost my train of thought.
Oh,
okay.
I don't know about all of that, but yeah, if you want me to go to town and try to find someone, sure. Who wants to go with me? Because I don't want to get beat up trying to converse with people about. Have you heard the word of my demon master today?
I'm going because I'm a Lord Commander, so.
Val is tagging along with you guys. He's spitting this weird stuff. He's foaming at the mouth, and his voice isn't always matching, but he's somewhat coherent. He keeps on muttering, "Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga."
Okay. So who's getting the blood in the heart? Betty at all.
Well, what was that?
Who has it with? Who picked up the heart?
Brian has the heart.
It's still in.
I have the heart. I cut it out with radial. Alright, so, yeah. So, me, Cameron, and David are going back to town? And Val?
Yeah.
Boo, are you going to town, or are you going to go deal with the blood in the heart?
Either or.
Okay.
If we're gonna split the party, I think that we should leave more than just Bowie by themselves. I don't think Bowie should, or anyone should, for that matter, be just by themselves in this place.
Oh, someone actually doesn't want to split the party up.
Yeah, if we can all go together, I'm down for that.
Someone's got to guard the wells.
I'll go, Bowie.
Yeah, the storm demons, acolytes, is probably all over the place.
Yeah, so nobody should be left alone here.
But she's saying to make sure nobody comes through the sliff wells.
So...
But then again, remember though, Bowie, you guys have no idea what the sliff wells are. For in-character purposes, all you know is that they are wells with the names of volcanic locations around Faerun.
Are you sure? I could have swore somebody went to town with the sliff wells to get like a sacrifice or something the last time we were here. No? Okay.
No, I walked down the volcano.
When you find out what the sliff well does, you will know exactly what it is.
Okay, no problem. I apologize.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys head into town, yeah?
I agree.
Yeah.
Alright. Where are you heading? Are you guys heading to the harbor area? Are you guys heading to the merchant district? Are you heading to the
I'm gonna look for some sort of temple.
If
there's a temple to our demon.
There is not.
Why not? That would have been one of the first things I built. Some bitch Tyrone.
Exactly.
Can we go to...
There is a prison.
Oh.
A brig.
Good choice.
That's a good thing I thought, Bowie. Or was that Bowie I heard ask about the prison?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's a good thought. Let's head for the prison. That's a great thought.
Alright. Off to Folsom you go.
I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
That song never gets old. So you guys get to the prison. The warden deputies greet you at the door, and they ask, "Who are you?"
I step forward, and with much flourishing and embellishment, I would like to make a performance check to introduce the Lord Captain Commanders of the Demon Soul.
Go ahead and roll it.
Performance. And I introduce them each in turn, starting with the one that's closest to me.
Damn.
Holy shit, Eldritch Flash. What did I do wrong? I pronounced your name wrong? What the hell?
Face.
That's awesome. Alright, your performance passes really well. They happen to like you very much, and they are stunned that the Lord Commanders are back after 85 years. And after such a freak storm. What happened? I mean, the storm just came and went. What was that?
Can we trust these guys?
Well, I mean, that's a relative word. They are just
even
guards.
I say even nature knows better than to challenge the Lord Commander or Lord Captain.
I guess so. How can we help you, Doc?
Well, we need somebody who has nothing more to do with this life that would like to, how would you say, make a bargain with the devil to get out of jail?
Oh,
I'm just straight up blunt about it, I guess.
You wanna go into the prison and find what now?
Well, we're looking for someone who has like a death sentence or worse.
Pretty much everybody in this joint, you know?
Perfect. That would like to get out of that death sentence by playing host to a very good friend of ours.
I have to clear it with Lord Commander Tyrone. I mean,
Lord Commander Tyrone is dead.
Wait, what?
I get up and start walking through and into the jail.
What do you do, David?
I'm gonna start walking into the jail. I'm like, I'm done talking to this guy.
Weapons.
I point out that's a real bad idea. You might not want to do that. Not to him, to them. The Lord Tyrone was being possessed by a vile villain from another dimension, and we ended that villain's life.
Roll another performance check.
You got it.
Actually, persuasion checks.
Persuasion. Okay,
persuasion.
Even better.
Yep. I will let that be a pass. Remember, if you guys remember, if I don't give you a DC, roll into the dice tower.
Oh, I apologize.
No, it's totally fine. Totally fine. I'm gonna keep the roll you have though. So they
let me pass.
They drop they sheath their weapons back, and the Tyrone was possessed. Well, that explains a lot. What was that storm?
Do you not know who we are?
Well, I do now. But, sir, I mean, we're just following orders.
Why are you questioning us? You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us.
Okay, sir, yes, you're right. Alright, you may pass.
Now, gather your strongest prisoners. We need a strong, able-bodied vessel. Now.
They hop to, and within 20 minutes, they bring up this Goliath, standing over 8 feet tall, scraggly as fuck, ugly as hell, bald, tattooed everywhere. What do you want?
I'm here to make a deal with you.
I don't give a fuck about your deals, bitch.
Do you want out of here?
I'll get out of here myself.
Okay, I misty step behind him with my blade to his throat.
He pauses and doesn't move a muscle. Alright, I'm listening.
You see, we have a friend that could greatly benefit us all and could give you immense powers. And you would be free from this hell.
What's the catch?
You have to be willing to take him into your body.
What, like he's gonna fuck me or something?
No. He's gonna share your skin with you.
Wait, I mean that's worse. He's gonna skin me? What? I don't know about this.
You're gonna have 2 souls in your body.
You've got 2 choices. You can either agree and willingly do this, or I can cut your throat here and now.
Roll a persuasion check at advantage. Go ahead. Go
Good
ahead.
choice.
Go
Right
ahead.
before he threw it. Nice.
I'm gonna actually add 5 to that.
Okay. I have +8, so I couldn't have had that
Yeah, I
kind of
know.
rolls.
You feel him tense up. You feel the body language that he wants to get ready to escape. He gulps. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't.
Now,
believe
let
him.
me
I
hear-
don't think he's going to be willing.
Let me hear you say that you are willing to accept our Lord
I'm
and
willing.
Master.
Alright, I'm willing. I'm willing to accept the offer. I'll
Master.
take the demon. Yes,
Master,
Master.
mark this man. That way, if he betrays us, you can take his soul anyways.
Good choice.
You hear the demon in an unintelligible language, just guttural. You see the man double over in pain, but well, no, he doesn't. He's got a knife to his throat. He screams out in pain as his chest burns. All of your guys' chest burns, and it is.
Hey, guys.
done. Hey,
I removed the blade from his throat. Now, if you betray
Howdy.
us or go back on your word, you will be his anyways.
Didn't he just take him? Oh no, because he still has to eat that. Okay, I see.
No, I had the demon mark him with the rune that way, because if anybody betrays us, the demon takes their soul
I got you now.
immediately. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, that wasn't disclosed to you when you accidentally
Yeah.
got down to him, huh?
No.
Yeah.
In his
All
defense, he
kinds of
was like,
details I'm not hearing about.
in his defense, he was imprisoned, and there was like
Yeah.
some kind of atomic magma prison around his nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright. So, Val is no longer foaming at the mouth and spitting out strange words. Shakes his head, doesn't know exactly what happened, sounds like he got knocked. Nick, you are suddenly at this, at a prison. You see that you're not inside the prison, you guys are just out in the city. And you have awakened to seeing Mortem with a knife to this 8-foot tall, disgusting human throat. Suddenly, your chest burns. So does the guy, and a rune of marking is placed on his chest. And he has agreed to something that you aren't quite sure about.
alright, for being such a good sport here, I'll take you and get you. Let's go to the tavern and get you a drink.
In your eyes,
Good
mind,
choice.
you hear, "You will do no such thing."
Come on, give the man his last drink.
the vessel can't. The vessel can't be tainted.
Come, perform the ceremony.
Yeah, I'm an evil bastard, but I'm getting this man at least a drink. And I go to the tower, the tavern.
You fall to your knees in excruciating pain as your chest burns beyond belief.
You've waited how many millennia for this to happen? And it's going to.
Your vision begins to pinpoint to a needle's head.
Kill me if you wish. Quit toying with me.
Mortem!
I'm going to get this man a drink.
Mortem has been knocked unconscious. The rest of your runes are beginning to burn equally so.
Alright. So I stand up and ask what the hell's going on.
I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna have a
Brian,
drink.
you awaken after about 2 minutes.
I bet we
your
have
head is
alcohol
hard.
on the ship. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Bet we have alcohol on the ship. We can get him a drink on the way back to meet the demon. Nice compromise. See, everybody's happy.
We won't be on the ship. We're going up to the volcano that's on the island.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we're walking?
Yes?
Yeah.
Well,
We have a ship that flies.
skip
So
to
we're walking.
my darling.
Fine. If
I'll
y'all
bend
will
over and slap
escort him
Mortem in the
up,
face a few times.
I will go get a drink and bring it to him.
Cool, we'll meet you there. Let's go. I don't want my heart burning out. That hurts.
Alright, you, Brian goes and gets a drink. And gets slapped. And the rest of you are walking to the volcano with the, volunteer. You enter the temple. And you guys go to the chamber which the demon was bound to. And it tells you, put the goat's blood inside the heart and let my vessel take a bite.
Alright, if I have the ability to do that, I'm all for it. I'm going right after it. I'm like zealous in service of the demon.
Alright. Oh, did I lose connection?
No, I
Nope.
sent you.
Right
a-
here.
Alright, so, oh, no, that was a quick message. Okay, the supplicant, retches as he tries to take a bite of this. He finally gets in his mouth, chews, and swallows, and he begins to try to, he's about to vomit. After
Cast the
some time,
command. I cast a command spell on him. Do
okay,
not vomit.
he holds it back. Alright, good. He holds it back. You guys start to see a fiery but dark crack open in the floor. A rush of darkness arises to the ceiling, swirls around all of you, and enters through the rune of the supplicant. His body begins to glow. His eyes begin to glow. And then he spontaneously combusts, and gore is all over you.
Oh, yeah. Cover my book.
I fall to my knees and I pray to the demon, and I beg, have we served you? Have we filled your command?
That thing was not strong enough. Find me a new worthy one.
What specific assets do you need?
Strong. The vessel must be able to hold my power. And must be willing.
I grab the heart and I hold it up and I beg the demon lord to allow me to eat it.
You are already possessed.
Have I made it back to the volcano now?
Yes, and you come to a scene of gore everywhere.
I got your drink. Oh. That doesn't look good.
There's a molar in Doc's hair.
You might want to have that looked at.
I'll start casting prestidigitation to clean the ichor and blood off of myself and my book and my gear.
Okay. Val takes a nice, strong chug of ale. I mean, that guy freaking takes it like a champ. Opens the throat, guzzles it down.
Like the fox. Ziggy-zagging, ziggy-zagging.
So, where will you find my supplicant?
So, what
Do we
did
still
I
have fighting
miss?
pits?
Be right back, going to pee.
Do we still have fighting pits? Maybe we can, like, find the champion of the pits. But I thought it had to be a virgin.
No,
No, the sacrifice had to be a virgin. The vessel just has to be willing, and apparently more powerful than the guy that we just promised we were gonna set free with the demon inside of him, who instead got exploded. So doesn't that mean that the demon has already kind of broken with the guy? Because he's not out of prison, he's dead. I mean, unless you consider that out of
You
prison.
mean you think the demon is dead?
No, the guy the demon just exploded.
Oh, he's dead.
The guy we just got out of prison.
All of our cases.
Val can't. He has too much room. Billy can't. She already has enough.
Are fighting pits still a thing here? Maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can get, like, whoever's the champion of the fighting pits and, like, convince them to take it willingly.
I
don't know if we still have fighting pits or not.
Back, I can ask.
Yeah,
That seems like something we can try. I don't know. But, like, I mean, I'm assuming he means, like, physical strength, but maybe that's not what he means.
Willpower or...
My point of view is for someone that desperately wants to get out of prison, he's really not being helpful on getting him out of prison.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
I mean, would it kill him to be a little bit more straightforward?
It would kill Jeff.
Is there well, there you go. Is there a spell on him keeping him from telling us what we need to do? I mean, just questions.
The demon has a mental disability.
The demon is mentally challenged, and I am his servant. That's fucking beautiful.
That's my whole fucking life. Come on now.
Right?
Do not judge me, I have Asperger's.
Our master rides the short bus.
Takashi goes up to the talks to the demon and says, "Am I strong enough?" Holding the heart in his hand.
You wish?
I think the idea is that he already possesses our souls, and he needs to. I think maybe he's like looking for like the pristine physical form to inhabit or some shit like that.
Do you wish to attempt this, Takashi?
I get out of the splatter zone.
Yeah, me too. That whole room
do you
exploded
know?
makes more sense now.
Do you know if any of us are strong enough to hold your power?
2 of you are.
Not it.
I'm gonna give it a go.
I'm already possessed by Baba Yaga, I think.
Yeah, you're already possessed, so I'm probably the...
I already got too many spirits.
I'm gonna go right here. I lift up the heart.
I guess there's no
I
better
say
way to serve my master than to be his vessel, right?
That's it.
Going for it, and
I
I'm
say I
out of the
will.
zone, Jeff. I already got cleaned up.
Maybe. Can you
I look
give
at
me
Cameron. I look at Cameron and I tell him, "Tell my tale," and take the heart from Takashi and bite it.
Aha! Start right in his tail as he begs into the devil's heart.
Once again, the chasm opens up, and again, the rush of blackness circles and swirls, and enters inside.
And as this is going on, I flip off Val. Ha 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 ha.
I smashed the shot glass down.
Mortem's eyes begin to glow. Suddenly, wings sprout from his back. And now, Mortem is an NPC.
Damn it. I stayed out of Valexius's way.
Let's see.
I like
Mortem,
get
from
right
Mortem's
up in
mouth.
Mortem's face. I get up in his face and I look in his eyes to see if I can see if it's still Mortem. I'm like pissed
It
off.
is most definitely not, and you see your master in physical form.
Oh, and I immediately drop to my knees and like put my like arm up, you know, like above my head and like bow down before him and instantly switch from being like pissed off at Mortem to in reverie of the demon.
He looks. Rise, children. You will be rewarded.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Your ship has been greatly enhanced.
Excellent. Are the weapons stronger?
You may actually sail upon the land itself.
Ooh, hovercraft?
No. Possessed.
Oh,
Large sailing ship.
I'll be right back.
I kind of don't understand exactly how that works though. Like I can't picture it. Like we like just sail up onto the ground. Like
I guess you'll have to find out, huh?
Is the earth like split just like water in front of us as we sail around?
Ooh, the
Is
visual
like
of
mist?
land just displacing water like that. That'd be very cool.
Master, thank you for this great boon. How else may we serve you?
You may serve me by clearing the filth that's inside of your soul right now.
Please
Go
tell me how.
to the hut. Destroy the soul of the hut. And you destroy the soul. I will not intervene. I have an agenda to take care of that you all will play a part in. Understand. A swarm of locusts is coming.
I understand, Master. How will I find the hut?
Once you get near the vicinity, you will know its direction, and it will know you.
Thank you, Master. I long to serve.
He burns you all with inspiration. Well, the ones that don't have it. Go in violence. Alright. He bids you all to leave the volcano. But he does tell you that you are free as he is free. You may enter the volcano as you wish. You may leave the volcano as you wish.
Awesome. Lifts.
Do we have time to ask him
Accessible.
about the... Yeah, do we have time to ask him about the what are they? Sliff wells?
Sliff. Please, Master, tell us about the sliffs.
The sliffs are a form of travel from one volcano to another, used by my acolytes in the past. You must have a trinket. You must call her. And then you breathe her in, and she warps you away.
Who is she?
The sliff. Your other reward shall be. Who has those bracers?
I think Val.
I think me.
You no, do you? Oh, wrong character. There it is.
He had picked them up and done an Arcana check, and figured out that they were tied to the sliff, and that was.
Yeah, I remember that, but I can't remember if I can't find them in my inventory.
Well, they were never put on the parcel sheet. They weren't on the party
okay.
parcel, so I don't think you drove them to you.
Ah, okay. Alright, makes sense.
Maybe they're still in
they're
there.
still in there.
They must still be on there. Let me see.
Yeah,
They're
one
here.
bracer.
They're here.
Okay. So before you drag them over,
Yeah, the bracers.
Oh, yep, image of a woman's silhouette. Mercury wells. The HG wells, if you will. Lift bracers of defense.
yeah. He just,
I
here,
probably
guys.
would have them on me, but I don't know that I need those if anybody wants some bracers of defense.
This guy does, right here.
And I also have an armor class of 14.
Yeah, AC's not an issue for me, so. Although I only have 16 right now, but I don't use my buffs. I need to start using my buffs.
You said bracers of defense probably should go to a frontline person.
well, he just hooked you guys up big time.
I'm a frontliner.
Or at least roll for it.
Yeah, and you can't wear armor. So bracers are the only way that you can boost your AC other than holding a shield.
Yeah, I can't wear armor,
And since I can't wear, I can't wear armor either.
but it doesn't count.
Well, whoever needs them, roll for them. That's
Yeah, I
the
think
easiest,
two people
safest.
who have armor restrictions should roll up for it. That's just what I think. I don't know.
Yeah, because we are a need before greed group.
What, D20?
Yeah.
Who's got the lower armor class between you two guys anyway?
The demon vanishes into thin air.
Oh,
Oh, we wasted time talking about loot. We should have been asking him more questions.
No, he hooked you guys up with a bit of knowledge.
So what, like about how to use the slip well with the bracers or something?
Nope. Take a look at your parcels.
Adamantite, half plate. Parafat approved. Oh, he identified everything. Portable
Adamantine
hole.
half plate? I want adamantine half plate.
A portable hole. Ooh. I don't get none of that, so. Wand of the War Mage. +2. Ooh.
Wow, there's some amazing shit in
Swiss
there.
bracers of defense. I've wanted these forever. But it's all good.
But we won the roll, so. Get the defense bracers.
There are
Anybody
no
else want those, anybody else want that adamantine half plate?
Can't wear it.
I can't wear it.
Yeah, I thought about that already, Jeff.
Braces I can.
I think that automatically goes to you there, Nick.
Alright, I'll take it if nobody else
Yeah, you're the only
wants
person that can wear plate.
Fucking A. Adamantine? Yes, thank you, Demon Lord.
Well, we already had it. We just didn't know what it was. He only identified everything. All that stuff that
Well,
that
shit,
remember
I
that
should have been wearing that
strange
stuff
half
a long
plate?
time ago.
it was labeled as strange half plate, and so.
Well, can anyone else read the scrolls?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a
Okay.
second.
Okay, so I want to explain scrolls real quick in my game. All right.
Please do.
If the scroll has a spell that you can normally cast, then you don't have to roll any sort of roll against casting it, right? You just can read it. Of course, if it's outside your level range, then there's a chance of spell failure. But if it's again a spell that's within your class, that spell failure is not so bad. Now, if you are trying to read a scroll with something that is outside of your normal casting ability, then you can still use the scroll with a chance of spell failure. Capiche?
What about bards and scrolls?
Same thing. Bards use divine magic, don't they? Or is it arcane?
Bards are their own thing.
Yeah, bards use bardic magic. They use some arcane magic. They use some divine magic.
Yeah,
same thing. It's the same exact thing. So anything that would be considered under the bardic spell lists, then you can cast it with. You can use the scroll, no problem. The reason I do this is it gives a sort of incentive to use scrolls over your own spells, because scrolls don't require any sort of material components, right? They just take an action or whatever casting time. So as a bard, you would be able to cast anything within any scroll within the bardic spell list. But again, if you're trying to cast a wizard spell, like if you wanted to cast a magic missile scroll, the DC to cast that would be an 11 against an Arcana check. All right. For divine scrolls, it would be religion. Bards, I didn't actually come up with that. I'm gonna go with performance.
Okay.
Performance check. Since you're using loot and all that. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a performance check to cast a bardic scroll.
Oh, I screwed up big time. I should have been wearing this. I screwed up so badly. I spent fucking like $4,000 on Elven Chainmail, and I should have just been wearing this adamantine half-plate armor the whole time. There's a difference of 1 AC. This adamantine says its properties are magic. Does that mean it's a +1, or is it just defensive against magic? Or?
Let me see here.
And you don't have crit in adamantium, do you? You can't get crit.
Yes, you can.
Say that? No.
It just usually has a damage reduction, like you reduce 2 points of damage for every time something hits you, or yeah. It usually gives you a damage reduction.
Okay, so it already added its magical bonus properties, right?
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the. Yep, that's what that is. Yep.
Alright, well that's less awesome. I probably won't wear it, but I'll hang on to it in case I think the DR is going to do me any good.
I'm sorry, David is correct. Any critical hit against you is not. You're immune to critical hits. It's a normal hit. Yep. Sorry about that, David. Thank you for that.
That makes it more attractive.
Yep. Yeah.
Right.
That's badass.
How much does do I have access to buy like a healing ring? I mean, like a ring of protection +1?
Not. There's not really any magical items at this Pirate Cove yet, but you might want to check with the Arcane Brotherhood satellite.
I'm just thinking about whether or not it's worth it to give up the 1 AC point, because I could just sell my Elven Chainmail.
That's
spent
true.
A lot of money into it, but being immune to crits is worth one hit point.
I would agree with that. Yeah, because I mean, think about. I mean, you get critical hit and the effect is decapitation. Well, now you can't be decapitated.
Yeah.
Or crippled. I think that's one of the more powerful items in the game.
What's our sell rate on the island? Is it 100%?
Yes.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna sell my.
What means by sharp weapons?
What about sharp weapons? Are you talking about keen edges?
The bracers.
Is that? Did you take those, Bowie?
Yes.
Okay, let me check my notes again.
It says no extra dimensional.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you this is only while traveling within the Sliff. All right. The Sliff is an extra dimensional being, if you will. So carrying anything that has dimensional folding capabilities, like portable holes, bags of holding, within the Sliff has a chance of doing something not favorable.
Okay, so I can't use the fluff well.
You can, you can use it.
No, I can't.
You just can't. There's a chance that you will,
implode.
Fun.
And I'm willing to take that chance, so I can't use the slip well.
Right.
Or I can leave my bag behind.
Yes, you can. And the demon will. Nobody enters the volcano temple but you guys.
Well, what about
Okay, so that's a safe storage spot, is what you're saying, right?
What?
You're saying that's a safe storage spot.
Yes,
I
I
need
am.
to leave my bag behind. Okay.
Under most conditions, yes.
Okay.
So the sharp weapons?
It's the sharp weapons I consider like vorpal weapons, keen edges, stuff like that. If it has a keen or vorpal property to it, it can cut through the dimensional. The Gith sword will do it too. If you had a Gith sword.
I thought it was regular swords.
No. It has to be with the keen or vorpal property specifically.
Okay. Also, it has additional. I have to read that.
So basically, if any item like let's say you had a wand of summoning, okay, it would have a chance of anything. Summoning is an extra dimensional thing. So if you brought in like a wand of summoning or like a robe of what is it? The robe of or the robe of many things, right? No, what am I talking about, man? The robe of
Bag of holding or a Ilona's Everfull quiver or pack.
Yep, that stuff. You bring that in, or if it has if it says like a wand of summoning familiars.
Oh.
Then hold on, let me make sure I got it.
I understand.
So, if you have a summoning item, there's a 1 in 20 chance that the summoning item will automatically trigger and summon something adverse against you while traveling, but it's 1 in 20. Okay.
Now for the scrolls.
Yeah, on the wand, I don't think that's something that I can use. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
Yeah, it says requires attunement and a spell by a spellcaster. You have the spellcasting feature.
I am a spellcaster.
So you are a spellcaster. As to whether or not it's easy to hold a wand in your hand and play an instrument, I don't know about all that, but
right. And another issue is that it's a +2, I think, to ranged spells. Isn't that correct?
spell attack, range, or touch.
Yeah, and I don't have those spells.
Most of this stuff was actually
also
carried by Koa, the sorcerer warlock.
Oh.
When he quit the game, Jeff just threw it into the parcel. So I think that was his actual arcane focus item for when he was a sorcerer. So,
oh, you guys want to hang on to that just in case he comes back, or you want to just sell it for the 5,000 loot that it says it's worth?
That item
cool
you'll
item.
have to find a buyer for, or go to the Arcane Brotherhood to sell that one.
It's a very cool magic item. I just don't have offensive spells. I went healing focused.
Oh,
And if I'm going to do that as a bard, I really kind of got to lean into it, or just barely dip a toe. I had to pick one, so I leaned into it.
hear that. Alright. Should we break up these other scrolls based on who can cast the spells?
I'll take all the jewels.
None of those scrolls look
Right in your
familiar
mouth.
to me.
I think,
None of those scrolls look familiar to my list.
well, they got Supreme Healing and
Prayer
Prayer
of
of Healing.
Yeah, that's correct. I see that.
Oh, that's Potion of
You're
Supreme
right.
Healing. My bad, not Scroll.
You're right.
Uh,
Scroll of Prayer of Healing, though. I could take that one.
Yeah, the Prayer of Healing.
yeah, any scrolls that you can take that are on your list, you should definitely take those scrolls.
Okay.
There's more than
There's
one, and
Prayer
they're
of
on
Healing.
both of our lists. We could split them up.
I don't believe any of the rest of those are on my spell list.
But I will take the-
You would probably be the Needle of Mending. It's pretty much it
Sure.
casts mending over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
We were using it on
Sure.
the ship.
Here, I'll
It
take
was
that.
once-
I'll take that.
Bowie sisters.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Bowie? That
It was
your
once
sister's
Bowie's
one?
sisters.
Yeah,
Did
Needle
you
Mend-
want it then? I don't want to take it if it's a family heirloom.
Nah, you can use it. She
Okay.
doesn't use
And-
magic.
So if anybody needs something mended, let me know, and I've got the groovy needle for that.
Potion of speed roll.
I'll roll for the potion of speed.
Should I keep the
Potion of
hexagon?
Adderall.
Should I keep
That's
the
better.
What key?
Damn it, fuck my life.
The
Enjoy it.
hexagon key?
That was for
Because you
the
deserve it after
dungeon
you
we
lost
were in.
after you lost the bracers.
Yeah, we
Oh, I know, right? It happens.
All
Potion
right.
of supreme healing.
I can cast Aura of Vitality. I'll take
I'll be right
that.
back while you guys distribute loot.
Does anybody want the parapet of proof against poison?
I think I might be immune to poison. I can easily cure it.
Ooh,
so.
hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I
would
sacrificed my
actually-
character, and now
I'll
we
take
get
a-
me up the shit.
I'll roll on that one too, because that's just a standard that would work well for a monk.
No, if you want the parapet, go ahead.
No. If you want to roll for it, it's a nice item. I'm immune to poison.
No.
It's a wondrous item.
No, it is a cool item, but if you want it, I don't mind. Go ahead.
I would roll on
At
it.
least it doesn't say require attunement.
Yeah, I would roll
What
on it.
about
I don't
the
have
sword?
any
Yeah.
cool magic items, and eventually I'll be immune to it, and I can hand it off.
At
Go
that
ahead then.
level,
And when you're immune to it, go ahead and there you go. Okay, you two.
Kakashi.
There you go.
There it is.
Gotta get better at different areas.
How about the
portable
portable hole? I would take that.
Yeah, I'll roll on that for sure.
Well, now Takashi is opening all doors. He's immune to
we'll
poison.
have to share the
Hey, Doc.
Right.
horrible hole.
I'm sorry.
We're
I
going
said,
to
hey,
have
Doc.
to share
All
the
right, you want it?
horrible
Oh,
hole.
sorry. It'll come in handy all over the place. Who wants to take
I'll
potions of supreme healing?
Were we not just rolling?
Clairvoyance.
Were we not just rolling on the portable hole?
Oh, I thought you won it.
Oh, I thought so too. I just heard Bowie say portable hole a couple times, and I wasn't sure if they were trying to say they wanted in on it.
Oh no.
Nope.
No.
I'm
Okay.
saying we
Let's
gotta
go.
have to share it.
Good deal about.
If we're
Nothing, huh?
overloaded.
Not this time.
Anybody else rolling on that potion of supreme? There's two of them.
Sure.
Might as well.
Nope.
Hey, I finally won one. You guys want to have another roll off for the last one?
Sure.
Alright, I'll abstain from this
Oh,
one.
was there 2 of them?
Yep.
We just usually take the highest 2 rolls instead of rolling
2
over
and
and over
3.
and over.
That's
fun to
fine
roll
too.
dice,
I lost either way.
Oh, there you go. Oh, then I would have gotten it. I'm fine. We rolled again.
I have a question about that black pearl for
Okay.
Jeff as the DM. Because my
A nice
identify spells are fueled by pearls, and 100 gold piece pearls, and that black pearl
so-
is 1,000 gold pieces.
So
500, excuse me.
we're on an island with a cove. I was gonna go pearl diving along in the cove, so that way you get free pearls. But
That would be very cool.
I kind of
Why don't we
sacrificed
just go
myself,
from
so now I can't.
Shit, you guys, you know what? It just occurred to me.
Why don't we just go from the top Alexandrite and just start rolling down?
Well,
Nah, we should just sell that
want
stuff.
clairvoyance.
Just have Jeff sell all the gems off and then distribute the loot amongst the party, right?
Then
I would agree with that with as far as gems or items that don't have a spell material component value. But
Yeah.
if he's going diving for pearls so they've got an unlimited supply of identifies, then I don't care.
Yeah,
I would like to
I agree with all of that.
take a look at these black and star ruby bowls. The only 2 that seem a little bit out of the norm.
Black
Yeah, I
opal
was thinking
bowl
the
and
same
star
thing.
ruby bowl, yeah. Those were the sacrificial bowls.
So that
Those are the ones
blood
that I
was
put
poured
my
into.
blood into. And became inbound to the
As
demon.
mementos.
I feel like we should hang on to those. Maybe even put those in the bag holding.
Alrighty.
It's not a bag of holding; it's just a portable hole.
Oh no, I
Oh.
have a bag of holding also.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm not putting the portable hole in the bag of holding, but I
Yeah,
do have
don't do
one.
that. Yeah, don't do that.
That's
I'm
when
starting
I'm
to think
really pissed.
I'm starting to think if nobody objects, I might want to take this wand of the War Mage. A +2 on my my Eldritch Blasts. It's
That's
the only
awesome.
ranged attack I have, and that's pretty nice.
Absolutely.
Right.
You should absolutely have that.
2-hand mage. What is it? War mage.
anybody wants the clairvoyance?
No.
All right.
Got me a bagel. Bagel everything. So
Nice.
good. Okay. So you guys
Okay,
distributed.
Jeff,
Yo.
I got a question for you about the black pearl. That is a 500 gold piece value pearl. One of
Yep.
the material components of the identify spell, or the material component of the identify spell, is a 100 gold piece pearl. Now, if I were to attempt to use, and if you need an Arcana check, let me know. If I were to attempt to use the black pearl, would that be a permanent, kind of like a focus for the spell, rather than a
You know what?
consumed magic item, or not?
I would actually allow that. That's a creative way. Yeah, you know what? I would allow that. Yeah, you can use that
Cool.
as a focus. I'm not just going to change that as a permanent rule.
Does anybody mind if I take that then? I have the identify
I
spell.
don't
You
mind.
definitely should take it.
You're the only one with identify.
Alright, so
That
I'm
needs
going
a
to make a
pearl.
note on that that's a permanent identify focus.
Just do me a favor and make a note of that, because just so you know,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing
this is
right
a
now.
dynamic world and thieves do steal shit from players.
Got it. And if you will look at my inventory tab and scroll down to my bag of holding, you will see that I have that in my bag of holding.
Got it.
Is noted in
Got it,
parentheses. And that I also have the black opal bowl and the star ruby bowl in there, because we're going to do some more research on those later, bardically and magically.
Okay.
Should I keep on carrying the key?
Well, that key is no. You won't need it anymore. You guys have that place unlocked.
There's another potion of healing in the inventory. Does anybody not have a potion of healing, especially a frontliner?
Brian, let me back him up.
Takashi can take it.
What was it?
A scroll.
Potion
Sorry,
of
potion of healing.
I'm glancing, but I don't believe I have a potion of healing. I'm the party healer, though, so unless I'm
Yeah, go
down,
ahead.
I should be able to heal myself.
No, it's better
Yeah,
for us to have
well,
you,
that's-
because if you're down, we need to dump it into you.
That's
Yeah,
what
one of you should absolutely have that. Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
should carry
I'll
at least
throw it in.
one potion with them, because if you run out of spells and need healing,
Yeah, or if you need to give healing, whatever. But when resources are low, it seems like the healer's the last guy to get it. Although it can't be that hard to find potions on this island, and we got a ton of
No.
money. We should
Well,
probably
I-
consider getting ourselves some low-level potions and shit.
By the
You have
way,
the
now
Arcane
that I...
Brotherhood.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you have the Arcane Brotherhood there too. You have access to some of the more common magical items, if there was such a word as common magical items. But yeah, you basically have you can get most of the healing potions. Definitely regular healing potions are in abundance. Scrolls of healing
Now that
are
I-
okay.
oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, now that I've finally met these guys and I'm in their company and so forth, Mr. DM, do any of them recognize, and I pull out this mysterious key?
Pause real quick.
It's on my inventory item, by the way. I'll just real quick.
Oh, there's lag. Hold on. Alright. Play on.
Okay, so I show them the party this key, and I let them know, and in fact, I'll demonstrate it. It glows red when blood is, when it touches blood, and I scratch myself and put a little bit of blood on the key.
I don't know if I recognize that.
You guys are where are you geographically right now?
Oh, I assume we're still in our pirate cove.
Yeah, the Pirate Cove, right? Did you guys leave the volcano, or just kind of?
I thought we were still in.
I had mentioned
guess-
the pearl diving. You know.
Yeah, I guess we're
That's what
still in the. Yeah, I guess we're still in the
Right.
volcano, right? We never said we were going anywhere.
All right. Then belay my last, Brian. All right. Except the one thing the Brian, you do notice this.
I thought we said we were going into town and started getting into the loot.
All right, now we're separating it. We still have.
Yeah, I mean, if we are in, I mean, out of character, if this is what we're doing, I kind of feel like the players are just kind of just sitting there, tossing all the loot out and divvying it up.
That's
And,
what I think too. Yeah, you guys are
yeah,
chilling at
I
the
mean, we wouldn't go anyplace else because we know we're safe in the lair here.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, I typed up an inaccurate message and I just corrected myself.
Alright, I'm just doing a little random inventory management here, so if you guys are done with that and you want to move along.
We're going to do those scrolls. Does anybody want one of those scrolls or more?
I can't cast any of those. Maybe Blade Ward, maybe? Let me take a look.
I've got a fairly good performance skill.
Oh, well, then take them all.
That's what he said was... Okay.
Good, then you would just try and get them, yeah.
Does anybody else... it's not a guarantee that I can cast them. So if anybody else can cast any of them, or if anybody else wants any of them, please let me know and I won't take it.
What's your performance check?
+7.
Pretty good. What would it be for me if I wanted to try? I'm not a full caster, Jeff. Would it be just an Arcana check?
It would be an Arcana check at a DC of 10 plus the level of the scroll.
Oh, that's not so bad. My Arcana is a +6.
Right. Now, if you are again, if it's a spell that you can normally cast, then you don't have to obviously roll any sort of Arcana check or anything like that. And if it is a spell that is that you could cast potentially, but it's outside of your level, the DC is 10 plus half the spell level.
I'll take Blade Ward. That's a cantrip. So I should be able to cast that one.
You're good on that. You'd be able to freely cast it. Cantrips can be cast by anybody.
Doc, you want to take the rest of them?
I'm sorry, say that again?
You want to take the rest of these scrolls?
Okay, if you do not, and I will.
No, I'm not gonna. Hellish Rebuke is a weird one, because, like, I think it's supposed to be cast as a, what do you call it? Reaction? Oh, no, it's cast instantaneously. But that's weird, because, like...
It is weird how that would work. I would think you would have to...
Oh, no, I have it backwards. I'm just thinking about a character I know who uses it as a reaction. He has some way that he does, and uses it all the time. Actually overuses it. But normally it's just a spell attack. Or a DC, I think. Yeah, DC.
And the rest can go in the...
Yeah, the rest of that stuff we can sell.
Yeah. We got gems on us. Too, so... It can all go in part of a hole.
As far as I'm concerned, unless they're usable as a spell component, I say sell them and divvy up the treasure.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to hang on
wants them.
I don't see a specific reason to hang on to gems. It's the easiest way to increase our individual wealth is just to sell them all and break it up.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So is that
AFK?
I think I'd have to reload the game to get it to pop up, Jeff.
Okay, that's fine.
I guess that's it for looting. Jeff, I don't know if you want to wait until we're back in town, and we specifically say we're back in town to sell that stuff off, or if you just want to do it, break it up.
I'll just go ahead and put it, the gold equivalent into the parcel coin. Do you guys want me to just go ahead and hit the distribute?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right. While I'm doing that, you guys leaving the volcano. Where are you going?
We should really discuss that. What do you guys want to do? Like, which way are we going to go?
Well, I have to fix the sword a little bit.
Alright. I want to start exploring. I want to start going after Baba Yaga, but like Demon wasn't super helpful. He was just like, "You'll know it when you're near it." And I'm like, "All right, what the fuck does that mean?" I would think that if anything, I would want to jump into the Slith Wells.
One for Slithwell. Anyone else?
Regarding the Slithwell, I would least like to use them for any mode of transportation, just because that means that I have to leave two of the few permanent magic items that I have behind. My bag of holding and the portable hole. So if we need to use the Slithwells for something or an emergency or anything like that, we can do it because the DM said that this is a relatively safe place to leave those magic items behind. Or we could leave them on the ship. But I think the ship is the primary. It may not be the fastest way to go, but now we can sail on the land even. Hey, man.
Yeah, that is really super cool. Mostly, I just want to try out the slip wells and see how they work and see what happens. But I could see us possibly getting stuck someplace far away and having to find our way back over a long period of time. That would suck ass. So. Well,
and then we can't, that drastically reduces our carrying capacity because of the bag of holding in the portable hole.
All that. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Like I said, mostly I want to personally follow up on my story to try and find Baba Yaga's hut. So, I mean, I could probably ask around in town and see if anybody knows anything or figure out where to go to find out about that.
85 years ago, we knew where the hut was. I don't know if it moved. It was on the island north of us.
Oh, well, I want to go there. And since we just got this cool new thing, I want to sail our fucking boat right up into the middle of the island, down the hut's throat.
You gotta admit, that's a hell of a way to make an entrance.
Yep. And I want to be standing at the prow like fucking Captain Jack Sparrow.
Are you gonna say that?
I want to go up into this town like a fucking boss. That's what I want to do, and tell the story of the what was it? The marshal. What was your title? Your glorious title that Cameron was going to. You need to like split it to the heavens and take control of these fucking cities again.
I guess, what's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to go into town? Is there anything we're going to do in town? Then we're going to get on the boat. And where are we going to take the boat?
I gotta sell some stuff.
Well,
and buy.
So if we're going to stop in town, then we can do, like, stuff independent of one another pretty safely, right? On our own island, we don't have to worry about splitting the party?
Right. All together.
Because then, like, then we could take some downtime, and like, I could, I don't know. I guess I don't need to do any research on the hut. Like, we know where it is, so when you guys are ready to go, that's where I would want to go. But I guess we're going to take a vote on where we're going.
Since I was a boy, I've been riddled with visions while I was asleep. Visions of stars, flying metal monsters that swallowed whole worlds, even galaxies. I have envisioned ancient ruins scattered about the world. Recently, a desert ruin seems to have become more intense than the others. And I've witnessed my ancestors of the past being violently killed by unknown contraptions. In the end, I see myself victorious, turning my key, and I hold up the key I mentioned, which is now glowing red, into a glass box of light, revealing an even deeper and more troubling mystery.
Alright, as you're talking to that and you hold up the key, you feel some strange berries pelting your face. You feel a few berries pelting your face. And from the trees at the base of the volcano, you see a fucking monkey throwing berries at you.
Well, you're a hell of a critic. I wasn't even saying. It was just me.
Is he throwing that at everybody?
Say again, David?
Is he throwing those at everybody?
He's throwing them specifically at Riley. I'm sorry, Doc.
I'm gonna step in front of it. Use what is it for?
It starts bouncing around like a crazy monkey and hollering at everything. Like.
Does he throw another berry at me?
Wait, what was that sound? How'd that go?
Hold on.
That's it.
You got the most sickly monkey noise I've ever heard in my life.
Is it a big monkey or like a capuchin tiny monkey?
More like kind of like a chimpanzee.
I agree with Bowie. I offer it food. I'll grab some of my rations out and offer it and Bowie food. Bowie is insistent.
I take out my spear. Javelin.
No, don't do that. Don't kill it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it weighs more than 10 pounds. Chimp, I think it weighs like what, 30, 40 pounds?
I was gonna
Spider-Man.
catapult the monkey.
Oh,
it a-
that's
is it a
right. No,
male-
never mind.
is
It
it a
weighs
male
less than
adult?
10 pounds. The spider monkey.
Yeah, I'm probably like,
It's tiny.
yeah, I'm probably around 10.
Chimpanzee?
They're tiny.
Is it a
So what is it?
chimpanzee?
Is it a 10-pound spider monkey or is it a 40-pound chimp?
10-pound spider monkey.
Oh, I mage hand the shit out of this
Oh, okay.
motherfucker.
I was like,
I pick him up by his tail, and I bring him forward, and I stop him in the air right in front of who's he throwing him at?
He's in the tree.
It's
How
30
did
feet
you know he's
away.
not?
I just pick him
How
up by the
far
tail
away
and
was
bring him over to you, so that like he's right in front of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. I'll pull some of the berries off of my face and flick them directly into his face, grinning.
You guys are some fucking abusive people.
No, I'm not
Unbelievable.
beating it with him. I've just, see who's got the last laugh now kind of thing. I say, so are you
I'm
wanting
not
to come with
impartial.
me?
I'm not impartial to roasted monk.
You're not impartial to roasted monkey?
That was a double negative.
That's okay.
Anybody hungry?
I offer
Looking
it
at
as
the
part of
monkey.
my ration. Give the monkey part of my ration.
Okay.
So I'm holding him up just so he's like off balance, so he can't attack or throw or anything like that.
Alright, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna backtrack just a little bit.
Okay.
First off, do me a favor. Nick, roll an initiative roll, just you. Okay. Alright,
I have
so
alert.
here's what happens. Nick, you cast your mage hand, you grab the fucking hollering monkey by the tail and lift him up. And though you still feel a connection, suddenly the monkey vanishes.
But I can still feel his tail in my mage hand.
Yes, you can.
And so then I continue to bring the mage hand forward, and if I can give it some color or form so that it's really clear, who was he throwing the berries at? Doc?
Doc, yep.
I bring it up in front of Doc's face and I say, see where the hand is? The monkey's there. I think he's invisible.
I will offer the invisible monkey some rations. Does it seem like it's friendly now that it's up close and personal? Or can I even see it? Does it become visible?
Buffering.
It's the best answer ever.
How high are you holding him to the ground, above, Nick? Just a couple feet.
My plan is to, I guess I was expecting that I was going to be able to see him the whole way, and my plan was to hold him out of range so that even if he tried to swing on his tail, he couldn't get close enough to touch Doc.
Suddenly, this the connection breaks as you feel something massive takes form, and where the monkey was, now a human stands on the ground.
Let go of my tail.
Alright.
What the fuck?
You are Doc, correct?
Yes, that's me.
Doc, hold on. Doc, you actually recognize this person very, very, very much from your visions. In fact,
Aha!
you see a key around his neck that is also glowing red now.
I
Aha!
want to gain some insight on this character that just popped out.
Okay, the insight I'm going to grant you is that he seems like a nimble type of a person. He is definitely human looking. He is yeah, he looks dangerous, but nimbly so.
I kind of think this is hilarious, honestly. I mean, I'm a little annoyed that he pretended to be a monkey, but the whole thing is pretty funny. So I'm gonna pull out my flask of rum and offer him some rum and say, "You're a funny little fucker, aren't you? Have a nip."
I accept. Wait, you meant him.
I don't mind if I do.
I just like put my hands together like warm fire and I cozy up to the group.
So,
Why have I been seeing you in my dreams, Doc?
I was just about
Who
to
are
say. Well, obviously I'm Doc. And these are the leaders of the, what was it, the demon ship? Demon Spawn, what was
Demon
the name
Souls?
of the ship? I'm sorry. Demon Souls, that's right. And I've been having prophetic dreams as well, and I see you have a similar key to mine. So have you been having dreams of a silver woman?
I've been dreaming of a forest. I've narrowed it down to the forest of worms.
Ah,
But your face keeps appearing in my dreams, and for some reason I felt a strong pull to come here.
very interesting. I feel as though we are both but pawns on some larger being's chess table.
And the
Oh,
only
let us
word,
reason
the
together.
only word I see in my dreams is Virux.
I've also heard this name in my dreams.
I would greatly like to learn what you know. This has
I'll
been
turn to my
tormenting me
companions.
for a while.
I'll turn to my companions and say, the dream I was just telling you about, he's been in it, and he's obviously connected to it, as you've all heard. And because these dreams have delivered both of us to this company, I think that shows that your destinies are intertwined with ours. So whether you want to immediately pursue the desert that I've been dreaming of, or the forest that he's been dreaming of, or want to pursue your own personal vendettas and issues at the moment, I would be happy to help with your issues so that we can then turn to the issues I have to deal with. Have I been talking with my...
No, we're
muted again. Okay.
I think Jeff was buffering.
Buffering.
So, he's having the same pull towards a desert that you're having, only his pull is towards our island, right?
Well, it brought him here, and I've been researching you, almost obsessing about the ship and this crew.
Okay.
Oh, you guys. Good. And like in the middle of the conversation, I dropped my knees, and I look kind of a little bit like I do when I get taken over by Baba Yaga. Like the look in my eyes kind of goes a little blank, but it's different. And I don't get up and I don't move. I just kind of like, I don't know, start like kind of swaying and like moaning a little bit, and like my lips are moving. And I jump up and I stand up and I say, "Our Lord, He has blessed me with the information of the location of the hut. He commands me to take the demon souls to captain it and cleanse my soul." Actually, my mind. Sorry.
Cool, so let's do that, and I suggest you come with us and help us with that. So then when they get done with that, they can come and help us with our prophetic dreams.
And I pull out my sword and I point it at the new guy. And I say, "Will you swear fealty to our ship and sail with us?"
I will follow Doc until I can decipher the meanings of these dreams. I swear fealty to no one. But I will help you in your travels until I can come to meaning.
Also,
Out of character, are we allowed to even let him on the ship if he's not sworn to the demon?
I'm sorry, I have to go for a moment. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think there's a choice.
Well,
You guys have had
actually.
unmarked people. Remember?
Yeah, when we've taken prisoners a lot, and
You've also had Doc on board, didn't you?
no, he's never been on the ship. We found him in the volcano.
no, we
Yeah, but
have.
Doc's marked. Doc sold his soul already, right?
Jabroni was not marked. That's right.
Alright, cool. Well, if we don't have
Was with us.
if the demon lord's not gonna have a problem with him riding on the ship with us, then we don't have to force him into anything.
Technically, since we've freed our god now, are we freed of any binds?
Hell no.
But no. Are we still
I'm back.
bound to,
If
even though we
anything,
freed him?
if
we
anything,
still
the
bound?
binding is even tighter now because he's on the same plane as you guys.
Well, then
Agreed.
do we have to maintain the sacrifices and everything else?
Oh, he
Someone
wants
knows
them.
that.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, our Lord commands us to harvest as many souls as we can in His name.
Greedy souls.
Greedy souls.
Yes, the greedy and sinful
Violent souls.
The filth.
The pure soul will be spared.
Okay. So, are you guys going to this ship?
I thought we were first going to the town, but
Oh, okay.
Well,
kind of the same
Yeah,
way.
we got some things to sell.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll get the ship ready, and I'll tell you guys. I'll give you guys like I don't know, 3 hours, and tell you to be at the ship or be damned.
So, you get to the ship. You guys are going to go ahead and go sell. You notice something drastically different about the ship. You see that though it is in the water, no, it is not breaking any water. It seems to be as if the water passes through the hull of the ship.
Oh wow, cool. Is it ethereal?
But the ship still floats as if it is floating in the water appropriately.
Ooh,
It's at the right water line. But it shows the waves are not breaking upon the hull.
So I'll spend the next 3 hours like kind of tuning to the ship as you would like a magical item.
Yep.
And just kind of walk around and
You
Yeah,
know,
get a real
in
feel
the
for it.
captain's quarters there is the demon's cube that was formerly used as a communication device and a sacrificial altar.
Okay.
It still looks like the normal ship. It is in water right now. The whole ship is black. It is repaired. Let me make sure that. No, you guys stayed for a while, right? So you guys were having it repaired. It was going to take 3 weeks to repair all the hit dice. So are you guys?
Hey, didn't we say we were going to take a different? Didn't we say we were going to take something else?
I think
yeah,
you guys
we have a
didn't-
mask down.
No, he said it was
Wait.
repaired.
No, well, no,
the
you guys
demons,
just
I
got
thought you
here.
said it was great
But
repaired.
you know what? No, that was one of the boons that the demon did give you. That's right.
Oh,
You
great.
repaired it. So you do. The ship is fully mission capable.
Didn't he say there was upgrades? I asked about gun.
No, the guns did not get upgraded. Something else got upgraded on the ship.
Oh, nice. In my 3 hours tuning to the ship, can I figure out what that is?
Nope, you are actually able to sail on land as if it is water.
Oh, that okay.
But here's how it works. The movement speed is cut in half. And if you're going uphill, it's reduced furthermore by a quarter. Going downhill, it is increased further by a quarter, if you will. So 3/4 speed instead of full speed. And turning. Basically, I'm making it so you guys aren't able to easily use the cannons against things. You could, but you know, if it was like a group of marauders or something like that, they can easily just move the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, but if there's like a city with walls, or like
a city with walls would be sitting ducks to that, and you could lay siege to it.
Oh man, Luskin. I want Luskin. They think it can own us. They don't know.
Nice. So, properties. Let me add the other property on this.
Can you relink the boat?
Yes, 1 second. Okay. You guys actually have the Demon Soul is almost completely unlocked. There's only 2 more properties you can unlock. Alright, I'm sharing it now.
Nice. And what do we do for a crew?
You have a full crew.
We've had the full crew. Yeah, we've had the crew.
Okay.
Didn't the full crew travel through time with us too?
Yep, they sure did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a permanent crew, man. You guys' morale shows it too. You guys' morale is at
We've been back.
unmodified, so. Okay.
I have a couple questions before we leave. If you have a moment, Ref.
Go ahead.
Okay, so while we're in town, I want to shop around. Is this a large enough town to support like magic armor shop?
It depends on the. No, there's no magic shops. You can go to the Arcane Brotherhood for some things, and I'll roll to determine what is in that shop. But
okay, excellent.
Finding specific things is highly improbable.
No problem. I want to go shopping for light armor, preferably studded leather, and magical studded leather armor.
Isn't Elven Chainmail?
Elven Chainmail.
Elven Chainmail medium. Elven's medium, I believe, isn't it?
Elven Chainmail is medium armor. Yes.
Okay.
Gotta change shirt, right?
Also medium.
Is it?
Don't they make
Chain shirt, yeah.
Don't they make the Elven chain shirt?
I do not know.
That's what I thought.
Yes, they do, but hold on.
Because it changes the weight class of it.
Yeah, but that could be like remembering variations
no,
from
chain
older
shirt is
versions.
considered medium armor.
Yeah, I believe it's mithril that changes things a weight class. I'm not sure, but I'll settle for studded leather or magical studded leather. Make me happy. I'd also like to look for. Are there any gunsmiths in this town?
Gunsmith?
Good luck with that.
No, not in this. Well, no, that's right. Yeah, no, it was. I mean, he had to get his gun from somewhere, but it is you do have a flintlock smith here in town.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess it is 85 years later, so.
Yep. So yeah,
So
you
I'd
do
like
have a
to
firearm shop.
Okay, so I'd like to see if they have any magical firearms, for example, along the lines of Alona's Everfull Quiver, only an Everfull pistol. If that's too much, I understand. I'm just asking.
Well, they do have some magical firearms in here.
Magical bows.
This is a firearm shop. So basically, they have let me open my weapons here.
Sure. You.
Magical longbow. Rent me.
Yeah, they do have they have a +1 longbow for hold on. Let me look up those farms first real quick. Hold on.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, they have a pistol +1, which they'll sell for 3,500 gold pieces.
Oh,
They have
okay.
a musket +2 that will sell for 12,000 gold pieces.
No, they're way out of my price range. I'll go back to the non-magical guns.
Okay, so a pistol they'll sell it to you for 250 gold pieces, and they have a musket for 500 gold pieces. And
They have
longbow +1. They'll sell to you for 400 gold pieces.
I will take it.
And they also have what's called a vicious longbow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This will sell for 4,500 gold pieces.
So
Magical bolts. Yeah. Let me actually roll that. They do not.
So the +1 pistol you said was 200 and some odd, I believe.
250 gold pieces.
Okay. Would you mind drag and dropping that onto my character sheet? I would keep my old pistol too and have my magical pistol. Action tab.
You want that on your action tab?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind, please.
I got you.
Thank you.
You gonna buy ammo?
Yes, I would like to buy ammo as well.
All right. He will sell you a bag of 20 shots for 25 silver.
25 silver, so 2.5 gold.
Yep.
So give me 2, 4. I'll give him 5 gold. I'll give him 6 gold as a tip, and take, what is that? 40 shot.
40 shots
for that one. Yeah.
Okay.
And that
Did you
and
say you
powder and so
wanted
forth, right?
the magic pistol?
I'm sorry. Say that again, please.
Did you say you wanted the magic pistol?
Yeah, the +1 pistol.
Okay.
And that gives me a second pistol as well. That's not magical. I can go to off. I'm gonna start getting a brace. I want to get a brace too to carry him in this. Yes, I probably should. I'm a bad person.
I tell the merchant, I will take your +1 longbow. And as you deal with black powder, do you make explosive tips?
The alchemist does that, sir.
Is there an alchemist in town?
Yes, there is. They do make explosive tips, but it's a special order, and it'll take him 1 week for every 10 shots. And I will charge you 50 gold pieces per shot.
I will take some of those.
You gonna put the order down?
I need. Yes.
Okay,
So
he
400
requires
for the
full
bow.
payment, and he will make a maximum of 20 shots for you. So it'll take
50 a shot. Not bad. I'll take it.
Yep, for 50 a shot. So that's what 5,000 gold? No, 500 gold, right? Yeah, 500.
500 gold. Yeah.
Yep.
So 900 total.
And what the explosive shot will do is it does normal damage plus 1d6 fire damage on hit. But again, it's 10. It'll take 2 weeks to get this requisition.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Now, do you guys plan on waiting?
No, I just not whenever we're around.
So write down a note. Write down a note
Yep.
to mark that time that's going down, and go ahead and take off your gold.
Already done?
Your Riley.
not done.
Oh, that's Riley. Oops, hold on. I put it on the wrong character. Sorry.
Oh, it's mine now.
Yeah, nope. There you go.
I would also like to check into the possibilities of finding a magic longsword. +1 or +2. Maybe even a warning. That would be cool.
Negative.
Oh,
Do they have any magic clubs?
Magic clothes, you said?
Clubs.
Gloves, specifically?
Clubs.
Oh, clubs. Sorry. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, nope, they don't.
I'll take that longbow when you have it, unless it's in inventory.
If you're going 2-weapon dex fighting, shouldn't you be looking for finesse weapons?
Well, her strength is going to be increased at a certain level. Basically, she's going to have a 24 in strength, a 24 in con, and 19 in dex.
But like, I thought you were planning on switching to 2-weapon fighting.
That's why I'm getting 2 clubs. And I got 2 long swords.
I'm pretty sure the
They do
rules
not
for
let you
2-weapon fighting say that you need to use light weapons to get the 2 attacks.
Yeah. Unless you have a really high strength score.
She's going to have a high strength score.
Going to have and having right now are different things.
So yeah, when you do though, but also okay, so remember you with 2-weapon fighting you don't get you get your damage and attack bonus, or your damage bonus, and I think attack.
You get both on the first and only the attack on the second.
Right.
You need either a fighting style or you need a fighting style for that.
That's why I'm playing.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, awesome. Yeah, you can do that when you for something that is a weapon like that. You would need a strength score of 18 or higher to wield it in both hands.
That's going to be later on.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Because she's going to have a 24.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Because
all right.
Barbarian, at a certain level, you get a +4.
Right, and your maximum goes up to 24 instead of 20.
Yeah.
Perfect self, I think it is, or perfect physique or something.
Yeah. Right now, it's not happening.
Right.
Yeah, I'm reading the 2-weapon fighting stuff in the player's handbook right now.
Is there any magical whips?
Magical whip?
Yeah.
What?
I will see if there is a whip.
What?
Yes, there is. There is a +1.
I'll take it.
Sell it to you for 450 gold.
Agreed.
Alrighty. I will drop it on your character.
I gotta bring out the calculator.
Alright, you have that whip +1 on you.
Alright. Okay. I also got exchange the longsword handle with the regular handle that I picked up.
Which one was that? I don't remind me again.
The silver longsword.
Okay, yeah.
It has a jeweled.
Okay, am I back?
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Bye.
So,
Okay, good.
Okay, so Jenny, the hilt of the silver ornate longsword, is that what you're talking about?
yeah. I'm going to replace it with that regular hilt. That way it don't stand out.
Okay. You'll need to do blacksmithing on downtime for that. Well, you'll have to roll a skill check. Are you going to spend the time to do that now? Yeah, it will take you 1d4 days to do that.
Yeah. That's probably a layer thing.
Okay. Alright, so you're going to wait on that.
Let me know when you're ready, Jeff, if everyone else is done.
You good, Jenny?
Okay. I gotta buy 2 clubs and sell my shield. Well, 1 club.
Okay, so you're going to sell your shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead
going
and you get traded in, see your shield. It's that reflective one. They'll buy it for 20 gold.
Alright.
And you wanted to get just a normal club?
Yeah.
They'll sell it to you for 10 silver. 10 silver.
Alright. Okay. Also, a mirror.
Like what kind of mirror?
Medium.
Like a handheld mirror or
I say about the size of a buckler.
Of a buckler? Okay,
Not like a big buckler. Like a... Oh... How can I explain?
So, something shield-like, right?
Yeah, something round.
Oh,
something like a desk mirror.
Okay.
You see in real life.
She wants a Coke mirror.
She wants something to reflect Medusa.
I know.
And
I know.
Only a little bit more portable.
They'll sell it to you for 15 gold.
I put that bitch on a chain and wear it like a necklace.
Alright.
And I'm going to use the steel mirror template. I'll put it on your character.
Alright.
Alright, it is there.
And
Since clubs are light
Warning,
weapons, you could dual
Warning,
wield
you
them.
are at just over 100 pounds under your max encumbrance.
that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you can dual wield clubs because they have the light property, but they only do 1d4, so you have to make up for that with your strength bonus.
It's the bludgeoning damage.
Do you?
Go
No,
ahead, Pete. Be right back.
I was gonna say you have a longsword, but you can't take an offhand attack if you have a longsword.
Well, it's the bludgeoning damage that I'm after.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I agree. That's useful to have.
So I have to sell my regular whip.
You should keep a scimitar on you, a rapier on you, and a club on you. Then you can do every kind of damage.
Oh, I already got slashing.
Oh, the longsword, right?
Yeah.
You can't two-weapon fight with the longsword, though.
Oh,
Like at all.
that's right.
You're not even allowed, even if you have a light weapon in the offhand, you're not even allowed to swing with it. So that's why I would say like a rapier, a club, a scimitar, and you have the longsword if you want to use a shield or two-weapon fight. Because this longsword is versatile, so you can hold it with two hands and get 1d10 damage.
Yeah, I know that.
That way you can just like draw whatever's, required at the moment. Skeletons hit them with the club, and humans hit them with the rapier, whatever.
I have 2 whips. And
Nice.
They're light.
Yeah, you can two-weapon fight with barrel whips, absolutely.
Plus, you can
You can trip and disarm with whips too.
restrained. Yeah, you can do the restrained.
Yeah, I got 1 mat.
You can do all kinds of cool shit with those whips.
Yeah, you can.
Out of that 20 GP, I'll just give a tip. That way I don't have to calculate.
You know what's a really nasty weapon is a man catcher. Surprised they don't have this in this edition of D&D. One of my favorite polearm type of weapons in 3.5 and 2e.
Oh, I thought that's what you nicknamed your asshole. Sorry.
That too.
Can I craft the oil into Molotovs?
You would need a special fuse line. Yes, you can buy that stuff. But yeah, sure.
Buy that and do it on the souls. We gotta take a trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's layer stuff. We can just light it on fire.
Yes, you can.
But you could buy your fuse while you're in town, right?
Yeah, you can go get
and then
fuse
do
line
the
if you want.
crafting on the trip.
I'll give you 1 yard of fuse line for 1 gold. Just mark it on your character. Alright, Doc.
Yes, sir.
You wanted something?
Yeah, I wanted to look for some studded leather armor, preferably magical.
Okay, hold on.
How long is it?
None available. 1 yard.
None available. Okay then. I'll go back to the gun shop. And how much did they say ammunition was for the pistol?
For the pistol, it would be, I think it was a 10 gold. No, 1 gold for
25 silver for
25 silver.
20 shots.
Thank you.
20 shots.
Yes. 20
So
shots.
5 gold,
25 silver.
40. So
Yep.
I want to buy them out. Up to 600 gold, I want to buy them out on ammunition for my pistol.
Okay, you're able to buy 200 shots from him. Make sure you write that
Okay.
down. The weight for each of that. Draw open up your items, drag and drop pouch or something onto your character sheet, and the pouch will each ammo weighs 0.001 encumbrance point. So 1 pound per bag. And bracers of defense.
Okay.
Negative.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
You said he had 200?
Yeah, he had
Is that
200
correct?
pistol shots, yes.
Okay. And the weight per shot was what again, please?
0.01, so 1/100th. It's a pound per 100 shots.
Okay, pound per 100 shots. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. I don't know why I give a shit about encumbrance so much, because I've never actually had anybody breach encumbrance. Usually people are pretty, aware of their characters, but...
I think Doc's holding around that bag of holding anyway.
Right, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. Alright. Are you guys heading back to the Demon Soul?
I'm trying to
I'm going to
finish
go to the
up my-
Arcane Brotherhood. And,
Oh, you're going to the Arcane Brotherhood, okay.
and I want to see if they have any scrolls, or maybe like magical rings, or maybe even have a magical bolt, or could make me one.
They have, they do not have any magical, well, they do not have any magical rings, but they do have all cantrip level spells, all first level spells of all classes. If you want a specific spell, let me know, and I will roll at an increasingly higher DC for the higher level spells. Any specific spells?
No, I was really wanting like a ring of spell storing, but
Oh, they do not have that, no.
okay. Look, good sir, what would you charge me to enchant my bolt?
Oh, it'll take me a couple days, but I'll charge you about 250 gold pieces.
And what kind of enchantments do you have available?
I will make it easier for you to strike, and when it does strike, it will deal a little more damage. AKA +1 property.
I'll take
Like
it.
that on my
Makes it
Wagasaki
magical.
too.
Okay. He wants the full deposit up front, and it will take him 2 days to complete.
You said 250 gold?
Yes.
That seems reasonable. I'll go with that.
Okay. Exploiting motherfucker. Alright.
Aren't you better off buying the +1 shooter as opposed to the +1 ammo?
Normally.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yes, I am.
My whip's not on here.
But I want this bolt just for one shot.
My name
Oh,
is
okay.
Edward Montoya. You killed my sister. Prepare to. Okay, so. Any other downtime stuff? Carousing? Prostitution, maybe?
I've been at the Demon Souls getting attuned, and
Yep.
probably at some point I'm going to chart a course.
Okay, so you are
Get on
charting a course. The way.
I need to wait a couple days, so I've got the Arcane Brotherhood making me something.
Okay, so you're gonna wait the 2 days? Is the rest of the party good with that?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
We're sure about that.
Quick rest. A quick respite.
Blue's
Make 2
fine.
days pass.
I'll buy you some rum.
If in the 3
Drinks are
days
on
we're
me.
here, I black out and Baba Yaga takes me over, and I kill you and piss down your throat, not my fault.
You know what? Thanks for the inspiration. I'm actually gonna roll for possession.
Great. Watch what I say, right, Jeff? Jesus.
My normal.
I don't know when you guys are gonna not realize that he takes what we say and throws it against us.
I can't not play. I mean,
I know. Okay. So I grab Val around the shoulders and take him to the tavern.
Okay.
We shall drink and be merry.
ugh. Our Lord just made me the fucking master of our ship. I can fuck later. I need to clear my head.
I'll go with him and play music and
You guys
make money.
find a brothel house with the best rum and Game of Thrones quality chicks. In the background, I hear Lindsay going, "Huh?" She's down for the diving.
Alright, well, I drink and screw until I go blind.
Okay.
I play music and make money.
Hopefully from rum, not syphilis.
Yeah, no syphilis.
All right.
Our ship.
So day one. You are doing just fine. You guys are having a merry old time, and you screw until you are getting erectile dysfunction.
Mr. DM,
Yes, sir.
we are taking 3 extra days at the town then.
I believe
I
too.
really don't want to, but I mean, you guys seem to have business
two.
there, so.
Okay, I would like to do some extra research while we're there then on the hut that we're supposed to be taking, either at the libraries or temples.
Alright, so
and on the
I already know
prophecies that
about
I've been
it.
dreaming about.
The demon lord gave me all the 911. I mean, the 411.
what I
Okay,
want you
sorry.
to do is roll a history check. And because of the town, you get a +2 bonus to that because of its size and population and the Arcane Brotherhood. Roll it
You want
in
me to
Dice
do that?
Tower. Yep. History check.
In
Yep.
okay, in the dice tower. There
Yep.
you go with the +2 on.
And you fail so miserably you don't even find a book on the hut.
Hut? What hut?
Can I ask the
Jabba the Hut?
Arcane Brotherhood about
Yeah,
the
Jabba the
Red
Hutt.
Naga clan? I need
The
my
what? What?
vengeance. No.
Day 2. No possession. Lucky. Okay. You have your precious bolt. Yes, there is.
Okay, well I'm gonna sit while I'm drinking my ale and use my mage hand to lift their purse.
Alright, go ahead and still roll a Slate of Hands check, please. Dice down. Alright, find a pouch with 10 gold. Guys, unsuspecting. Make sure you, note that.
Did I see this?
Nope. That's the beauty about Slate of Hand. Okay. You guys head back to the, Demisel. And,
I fixed it.
say, what now?
The weapon, it didn't show my normal whip, so I just had to put it in there.
Yeah, there's no actual +1 whip. I've already added it as,
I'm talking about my normal whip.
Mine doesn't have a link though. That's the thing. It is there. I mean,
It's fine.
because I see your +1 whip there, and it's also on your inventory. Yeah, it's two hips, 2 whips.
2 hips.
2 whips.
Whips.
2 whips. One of them is +1. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. All right. So you guys are underway. Look at the map. All right, you guys are the hut is actually to the island to the south. No, it is to the north. It's that island to the north. Twin islands there, and you know that the island is dead center, or the hut is dead center. You guys sail away, sail away, sail away. And it will take you 2.5 days to get there. Captain, what are your orders? Says the crew.
Jeez. How much days can it take?
Sir, should we warn you if there are ships on the horizon? Should we engage ships?
Oh, I see. No, don't engage. But let us know if any juicy targets show up. We want to get to the island as quickly as possible. We want to get to our destination as quickly as possible, but we don't want to pass up the chance to feed our lord.
Booyah! It was the demon picked for you guys.
Okay.
He's I guess you can say asserting his new power and enjoying it. Okay, Doc, actually do a performance check on that. Because I don't know if you know this, but morale on the ship does play an important part with combat in this game, in my game. So you playing the role of a shantyman can actually make or break your crew's roles.
Well, I'm going to insinuate myself into the crew and to get to know them and make a point of writing down their names so I remember them.
Yep, okay. And Takashi is looking over the cannons. Alright, you guys are keeping this ship nice ship shape. Good. Before that,
once I give the crew all their orders and everything, I'll tell the members of the party to join me in the captain's quarters, and I'll go over everything I know about the island that the demon told me, so we kind of know what to expect.
Remember also that if you guys look at the Demon Souls, I would make sure you guys put that on a hotkey, but the Demon Souls other tab, you guys have almost 7,000 gold pieces on the Demon Soul itself. You have 120 cannonballs, 20 swivel shots. 2 weapon slots are still open and ready for you guys to install. The ship has the properties of is sail powered, mixed propulsion, meaning it has oars in it. It also has the submersible property, as you guys earned a while back. You already know about that one with the whole 85-year thing. And now it has land sail.
Can we go submersible on the land? Or under the land?
No. No, you cannot. But you can.
Damn it.
You can in like a lake or something.
Basically, you guys can. It'll look. The way it looks is when you guys are sailing on land. The land magically breaks apart. It turns into water as if it was water, and in the ship's wake, the wake is not a wake, but more like the land repairing itself back to its original state before it was disturbed.
Like a zipper on both sides, kind of?
Yes, exactly. So it would look like that underwater if you were sailing on the ocean floor as well. Now, there is a maximum depth. You can't just go, down to the abyss. Actually, I'm going to write the maximum depth down as 200 feet.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Damn, I wanted to sail into the trenches. Alright.
There would be mermaids in those trenches. Okay. You are totally manned at 50 crew members. You have nobody on. You have no passengers on board. So let me erase that. So you have 50. You have 50 passenger slots available to you. Now remember, these numbers are nominal numbers. Anything over these numbers will encumber your ship. And you are fully repaired.
Excellent.
Huzzah.
Okay,
Love that.
so I'm gonna give you guys the updated. I think I have to actually give this to you guys every time. So here it is again. Go ahead and delete your hotkey, and here's the updated Demon Soul NPC. Okay. Day 1. Are you submersing? The crew wants to know if you're subsurfacing, diving.
No, I want to stay up above because if we have an opportunity to find any ships and deliver their souls to our Lord, then I will.
Should we put the glamour pennant on?
Yes.
Okay. Glamour pennant is on. I almost forgot about that. And apple pie.
Do you remember what that does?
Awesome. I do, yeah.
Well, I know you. I meant Val. Or
No, it
Nick.
just sounded like something I probably wanted to make sure that we don't get.
It makes our ship look like a sloop, just like a merchant ship, unseeming merchant ship.
Got it. All right, cool.
Yeah, because you're not going to be allowed in port as the Demon Soul.
No.
What?
But we can make port anywhere, anytime, and nobody would know it's the Demon Soul. We stole it from that one, the Siren Song.
But
I think in general, I'll probably want to travel with the glamour unless we're trying to make a point of show of force or being seen.
now it worked. The pennant works identical to invisibility, as far as combat mechanics go.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Okay, so day 1 passes by. Day 2 passes by. You see school of fish flying by. Occasionally a whale breaching. Dolphins running the fuck away from you.
For the band. I'm going to continue to play music for the crew.
Yep. Performance again.
Okay.
So
I'll do that every day.
yeah, as any reoccurring dice rolls, Cameron, you can automatically roll in the dice tower as you did before, and I will know what you're doing.
Nice. Okay.
Right.
Jeff.
Yep. Go ahead, Nick.
Sorry, you had told me earlier that I think in a whisper that the demon kind of explained the hut's defenses to me, and I wanted to relay that to the party, but I don't know what to tell them.
All right. So you guys actually see land, and you see it's a forested island, relatively flat. And there is definitely a smoke stream coming from the very center of the island. Crew anchors out off the coast and prepares the landing boats. The demon calls you into the captain's quarters, all of you.
Good. Alright, I'm there.
Answer his summons.
I have given a vision to your captain, my lieutenant. You must be aware of the dancing hut. When the hut rises upon its chicken legs, you must not be looking at it. No matter what happens, do not look in the direction of the hut, or you shall surely perish. It is known as the Dance of Death. In your mind, Val, you're giggling and laughing. You really think you were gonna rid me, little boy?
Uh-oh.
I will flay you, and I will eat your soul, and then I will consume your demon bitch.
And I would yell, not even, because I wouldn't know how to like communicate with her in my head.
Right.
I'd just yell out loud, like, "Fuck you, you baba cunt!"
And all of you guys see this insanity.
Yeah. I'll fist fuck you, work you like a puppet, and I'll stuff you up your hot ass, you fucking cunt.
You suddenly get the aroma of rotting tuna fish in your nose. Okay. So the demon says, please, he doesn't ask please, that's not the demon. Do not look at the hut. It will go away with time. There is supposedly a mechanism to disable the dancing. Or some sort of puzzle to solve, but it is worded and I cannot see it.
Do we have the opportunity to ask him any questions, or is he just like appearing before us and monologuing?
Yes, you do. You have two-way communication. I will answer whatever you need.
Can we use the same trick that we use against Medusa, so that we can advance against the hut or move around? Can we look at its reflection, or no?
I do not know. I just know that it's not a visual. It's not a visual thing as if Medusa would act. It is an enchantment to those who see it. It's not the hut doesn't have eyes. It's a dance that you the hut dances and
the hand. Okay.
By it.
All right, I understand. It's like a fascination by bards.
Mm-hmm. You already know my true name.
He does not.
Oh. Well,
he was not there when we found that slab.
I will not reveal that to you, Ant.
You said
does
rightly,
so I can't.
You can't blame a bard for trying.
I can blame you for wasting my air.
No, I'm not wasting it. Think of it as a joke, see? It's funny. Ha ha ha.
Challenge him to...
Do you know what else is funny? Your wife's soul in my domain.
You should challenge him to a fiddle contest for his wife's soul. For your wife's soul. Quickly. Where goes down to Georgia?
No. Devil did not go down to Faerun.
Do you guys want to ask this thing? We want to ask our Lord anything else here, or?
Do not attempt to control the hut. Its sentience will overwhelm you.
So,
but in
we
the
can
end,
destroy it, right?
You are free to decide. Do you want to destroy the hut or dominate it?
How would we dominate it?
Know this. No soul has ever dominated the hut, except for that of Demon Lord Baba Yaga.
Eat them to you. Yeah, there it is. Is it possible for us to feed you their souls?
The hut does not exist on this plane. It exists on many planes. You will find yourself lost. Go prepared. Food, water, sleeping rolls. Or else you will regret it.
Thank you for your wisdom, my lord. Is there anything else we must know? For I am eager to reclaim my mind.
Bring me the head of that bitch.
It will be so.
He vanishes. And Brian, yes, all over the place.
How many rations do we have on the ship?
On the ship itself, for the crew, you have 1 month's worth of food to sustain the crew.
Well, okay, so we don't have any to take with us.
Well, what's this island like? Can they hunt for food and stuff? If we're gone for up to a week, can we take a week's worth of rations from the ship and they can fish and whatever?
Yeah, you can do that.
How much you guys want to fish? You want to take a week's each?
So you would be extinguishing, basically, taking the whole supply of the ship's, the food supply of the ship.
Well, I've already got 5 days ration, so I can take
that's
another
not true.
5, and there's a 10-day.
That would
Sorry?
only be like 1/5 of the ship's food because there's 50 people on the ship. So
I've got a 10 days worth of rations for myself. So
Okay.
do you guys think that if we each have a 10 days worth, we're good?
Yeah, I've already
would
got
think
10
so.
days, so...
I would hope.
Yeah.
I got 10 days.
All right. I mean, worst
And
case
then we
scenario,
just
we
fish
stretch
and
it
we can
out,
supplement
or
everything.
fish, or whatever. I mean, if this thing exists in different dimensions and it like warps us around different planes for a fucking week, we're gonna have a hard time hunting for food. But
Right. But
We'll see.
maybe we'll find an interdimensional general store and fix them up there.
yeah, that'd be awesome. Maybe they have a diner. I'd like to get a Starbucks.
The diner at the end of the universe.
All right, I'm good if you guys are good. I don't know. I think that I have like my starting kit, so I'm pretty sure I have like a bedroll and all that shit.
Let's rock.
I got a bedroll.
We got a.
No torches, though.
I've got some torches. Do we have the ability to cast a light spell amongst us?
I believe I do.
Dark
Let me
vision.
double check that.
I've got 10 torches.
Yeah, I've got
No, I do
torches
not.
as well.
I apologize.
You do not
I
have
do
light?
not have light. No, that is.
Okay.
I do not.
Alright, I've got 10 torches. I'm fine with splitting some of those up. I don't know if
Oh,
anybody else has
I lied.
torches.
I lied. Sorry. Yes, I do. Lied. I'm a bad person. I've got light.
I always carry pitons and a hammer on me, so if we fall down a hole, we can like climb our way out pretty easily.
I got 19 sacks.
damn, that's a deformity.
That's a lot of sacks.
They only weigh 0.5 pounds.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and we could dump a ton of loot in those sacks.
That's what they're for.
Water skins? What do you guys think? Think water hydration is going to be a problem?
That would probably be a good idea.
At least one water skin
Yep.
piece. I mean,
I got one water skin. Everybody should.
2.
I got 50 feet of silk rope and 50 feet of hempen rope. And that's the extent of what I got that's useful for general
I've got
purpose
50 feet of
adventuring.
silk.
Anybody got a
Looking
grappling
for
hook?
water here.
Water. I've got at least a bag. Should we grab more? Probably, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
How many water skins per day, Ref?
How many water skin?
Yeah, how many water skins does it take to survive for a day?
It'd be a canteen. Well, 1 water skin per day, pretty much. It's 1 water skin.
Okay, so we want to take at least 10 water skins each then.
It's like a canteen, and I remember in SEER school that shit fucking went quick.
Yeah, right? Well, my Joe was always hollering hydrate at me too, so.
Yeah, that's a terrible image. Okay.
Hydrate, privates, hydrate!
Yeah, privates is right.
Oh, 1.
Oh, dude, you fall right on your freaking tri-leg, bro. Ouch.
Man. That's how you get that thing broke. You trying to break that thing? Because that's how those things get broke.
I roll a 1
Why
and a
did it
4.
not hold
I rolled a
you?
2 and a 5. Come on now.
Fuck yeah, dude. The freaking your mushroom head's got some splinters all around it now, man.
Cast mending.
No. No, sorry, man. That's self-inflicted. I don't fix those wounds.
Roll
Do it
another
to yourself.
1.
That's your own
The
problem.
ocean.
Oh,
Pour a
God.
healing potion on it. You'll be fine. Call me in the morning.
hey, Boo, you wanted
Leon.
to fight club? There you go.
Oh no, that's gonna be bad.
It's
not
useless
good.
now.
Oh, dude. Well,
D&D always
one of
devolves into
one of
the
your
lowest
members
common
knocked on the
denominator.
door, and hey, what's going on? You guys okay in there?
I pull up my pants because I can't let the crew see me like this.
Everything okay, sir?
It's fine. Get me some
We're ready
rum.
to launch, sir. The boats are ready.
Alright. hoist the mug and head out.
So can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get off of our ship, get into boats that cannot sail across land, and then walk to the hut? Why not, like, sail to within a day's walk, cut down on the walking, not have to launch the
Or
launches?
just sail the ship on there because it can go on land.
I mean, I was
that's what I'm
seriously thinking about just sailing the ship straight towards the hut, but I feel like we put the crew at risk if we get too close to the hut. So, if you want to do a day's walk, I'm good with that, and then we could like take a short rest when we're close by, and then get there like midday.
Hey, Anchor.
Right? We can go in by foot, but then you have the people on the ship there in case something happens to.
And if we need to run away, if we're like close enough to get
give them
there
a flare.
quicker.
Yeah, because it's not going to be easy to set sail on land. Though you can sail on land, it's not exactly walk in the park.
We have oars as well, and I have unseen servants at least 4 times. So I mean, there's 4 hours of rowing to help out.
Oh, we got a whole crew, so the crew can row for us.
The crew is rowing for you guys. Yeah, you guys are in the landing boats are they'll row it for you guys.
So I like what you said about getting within like a short march. I mean, you had said getting within a day's walk, but how big is this island?
It's not very big. It would not even take you half a day to get to the center of the island.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I would
within-
want to get close enough that we could get out and like walk for an hour to get there. I don't want to get so close that the crew's at risk.
Out of view, but not in range. Not a major walk for us. Yeah, I like
So
it.
you guys are gonna sail onto the land?
Yeah,
Well,
we got this cool new buff. We should use it.
Yep.
Oh, you guys
there's
want
the
to
other
vote?
option. There's
Guys
the
wanna
other
vote?
option on that is that nobody
I'm
has
down.
seen us do that yet. Do we want to save that for when we need it and surprise people?
If you're middle inland, nobody's gonna. You're gonna look like a shipwreck.
All right. Well, there we
This
go.
intrigues me. I want to see this.
Yes.
We want to use our new power.
You have one final vote.
So I'll play a jaunty rowing tune for the crew.
Yeah, and I'll do some. I don't know what, like a charisma check or whatever to inspire them.
Okay.
And like I didn't just get my dick all splintered up.
Alright, you drop sails and you guys aim towards the land. The crew's a little nervous about this, but right before you are about to run aground, it's as if the land splits around. It's like almost like it turns into water itself. It's almost disorienting to look at. It churns underneath the ship, it breaks against the ship as if it is water. And you go through the land. It is causing a sound. You hear it's almost like a earthquake sound. Not too loud, but you can definitely hear it. It's like a sound, right? You get to the tree line, and the strangest thing happens. The trees buckle underneath the ship, only to be completely perfectly repaired behind the ship.
Oh, right on.
That's
I
awesome.
was
You are
curious
now
about that.
in complete cover inside the jungle of the forest.
Oh, that's fucking great.
I was wondering about that. Very cool.
Around the only thing that gives you away are that the wildlife and are fluttering dramatically away from you.
Yeah, I bet they are.
Yeah,
Birds
I mean,
are just
we're talking the
taking the
skies
hell
are
off.
filled with birds and all the life is just booking it away from you.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's especially considering how evil your ship is. It's a ship that's evil. It's not even. It's an object that has a climate.
Why does it have to be evil? Maybe it's just, antisocial.
Very
It's
well.
misunderstood.
Yeah, misunderstood. I liked it.
Yeah, if you misunderstand sacrificing beautiful virgins to.
Our ship just wants love like any other ship.
It loves blood.
Well, blood, love.
I mean, it is bleeding out the seams. I don't know if I explain. Have I ever described the ship to you in detail, Doc?
So,
No, not that part.
I will after this game.
I don't remember that.
Schizophrenic, sociopathic, and sees in a boat. That's pretty much what it is.
This ship is
the embodiment of evil. Yeah. Everything about it just screams so shit.
Yep.
Yes.
Unless you all have the pennant up, but animals can obviously, sense through that shit. So, all right. You guys get within what seems to be a healthy distance from the rising smoke, and you hear sounds of drums beating.
You guys want to move at half speed and try to be stealthy as possible as we approach to see if we can get the lay of the land before we get into harm's way.
I can scout ahead in the trees.
Was that Takeshi?
Yep.
Yeah, alright.
No, Riley.
Riley.
I'll go along with him, though.
Yeah, sure, if you guys can scout ahead. Yeah, go for it.
I'll lean back.
Well, I mean,
and...
I can turn into a monkey and swing through the trees, and nobody's gonna notice a monkey.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, well,
I'll hang back in stealth also. And keep
let's
an eye
move
on
it
the party from behind.
Let's move it at half
Nope,
speed and
that's
give him like 60 feet ahead of us.
Okay. If you are Brian, you can move at obviously full speed through the jungle. The rest of you, if you try walking, you will be at half speed. Difficult terrain. Unless you're on the ship, then it's standard movement for the ship at difficult terrain.
I'm glad I'm getting out all my 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Damn, dude.
So
I
stuff.
rolled a 12 and got a 21. I love it.
So I'll just hang back, since I'm obviously the loudest.
Alright, so
Crashing
here
through the
is the
forest.
scene.
I'll
Brian,
keep Val company.
you get to a place where the tree line almost abruptly ends, and your monkey eyes perceive defiled ground all around you, and these posts are almost like a picket fence with skulls all around them. We will pause here, but let me describe the hut. There it seems to be a mazed pathway towards the hut, and the hut is a single thatch-roofed hut, no more than 15 feet in diameter. It is a hexagon.
Being in the trees, can I see a way through the maze?
Yeah. Yes, you do see a way through the maze.
Okay, then I take out my paper or I turn back into a guy, take out my paper, draw the route, and change back to a monkey and go back.
So something just occurred to me, you guys, which is fucking terribly shitty. I pointed us in this direction, and this is like my character story, and next week I'm running a game on Thursday. And I'm not
Oh,
gonna
don't
be-
worry, Nick. You guys are gonna be in this thing for some time.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
got this is not gonna be a one nighter. This is gonna be I estimate at least a 2-month
Oh, damn.
This is one of our main plotline twists things going. I mean, we're
so it's
on
not
like
just-
a main plot line right now.
It's really not like just my story. It's like part
It's
of the main
everybody's,
story.
yeah. It's just you, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I just
It's-
have
Well,
to-
it
you were
started
just
off
using it
that
to
we were
kinda-
gonna go. We had to come here to get the demon. Well, the demon came to us. So the Calatrox. So yeah, that's why Baba Yaga possessed you, is because Calatrox booted her out of her own home.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right, but now she is enjoying the idea of having a physical form, and isn't going anywhere. But now, the fun part is that you are reuniting the One Ring with Sauron.
I thought we worked for Sauron.
Oh no!
We went for the Balrog.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, we're Balrog Incorporated? Okay.
I like that. That's not a bad name. I'm shot, guys. I'm exhausted. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yep. I'm going to draw up the ever-changing maps of Baba Yaga's dimensions. It's going to be an awesome game.
So are we skipping next week then? Or...
No, we will play.
Okay.
The way it works is Nick, when Nick is gone, the possession takes over, which is perfect for this storyline.
Well, I tie his ass up.
I will. That easy.
Sometimes I'm actually, sometimes Jeff uses me as like a DM hammer to move the story along and an antagonist. So, if you guys remember, when I started, I said I had this group that I was trying to get through the end of the D&D starter set, and we just finally started sessions again, or we're starting sessions again next week. And I estimate 3 to 5 sessions, so roughly about the same timeline you're saying that we're going to finish here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, maybe 4 weeks total.
Okay. Well,
I really
like
think it's only going to be. Like
it
2
really
sessions.
works out because I plan on this is where you're going to become a major antagonist. So this is I don't know if you guys noticed. I'll bring it briefly. So I screen my players very, very rigidly. I don't like people that try to intentionally be antagonists to the group because I do that already. It doesn't need to be double fold. You know what I mean? So basically, Nick is going to become, once in a while, he'll become a villain, and sometimes he'll have to play as a PC, playing as Baba Yaga. It depends on the situation and on what's going to be
fun. That's going to be fun.
Right on. Well, thanks much. I had fun, and I will see you all next time I see you all, or talk to you all.
All
right.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Now Morgan is the plot line. Okay.
Hey, Jeff. Great